Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name's Momo and I'm very happy to have you here. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you for coming back. So today I'm showing you some things that I received from Maniology and PR. They asked me to pick out a couple of plates from their most recent collections as well as a few polishes, and this is what I picked out. And I'll be showing you today some swatches of these as well as some nail designs that I came up with. I decided to choose one Halloween plate and then one plate that just has a sort of interesting geometric design on it. And for the polishes, I thought these were very perfect for fall, perfect for the season, perfect for Halloween as well. So there's this deep blue, which is very lovely. It's one of those colors that borders on black. There's this beautiful, beautiful shimmery orange. I love colors like this. I thought that was beautiful. And then there is this shimmery greenish brown shade. You'll see when I swatch that it actually ends up looking more brown in most lights. So up first we have this kind of pumpkin-y shimmery shade, and this one goes on fairly sheer in the first coat, but you can see when you turn it, its reflect is pretty full force. And then with a second coat, it becomes a pretty opaque orange. And you'll have to forgive me, I don't use traditional lacquers that much anymore. So I don't think I am the most efficient at applying them. I think I end up like swiping too much because I'm used to gel where you can kind of work it for as long as you want before you put it into the light to cure. So they're a little bit different. So please forgive me for that. But yes, you can see that this one goes on more of a brown, and in some lights you see more of the green reflect, but I think it looks more green in the bottle. Beautiful fall shade again. And then this one is like a deep teal color, and it's one of those shades that is almost like a black. So I have a friend who likes to wear only black polish, and I would say that it's one that she would go for because you kind of only see that it's not black in certain lights where you get the vibe that it's actually like a very deep blue. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. There's just a set of colors that are like black adjacent, and I would say this is one. So I did decide to show you one of the swatches that I'm doing on top of the bottle, and I'll show you some nail designs so you'll see the other plate in use and you'll see other designs from this plate in use. But I wanted to show this one because I'm doing reverse stamping for the first time. So if you're not familiar, reverse stamping is where you have both like a blocked out image and then kind of line work for an image in two different stamps, and you overlay them to make an image with two different colors, one as the base and then the second as the line work. I'm not sure if that makes sense at all. I hope it does, but you'll see it in action. So you'll see that I picked up the line work of the pumpkin first, and then I went in and I'm picking up like the blocked color of the pumpkin, which I made orange second, and you're able to get this layered stamp that has a little bit more detail than it would otherwise. So voiceover Momo is switching over to past tense Momo, and for the rest of the video, I will be talking through what I'm doing in the moment. Enjoy. Okay, so I think I'm going to try filming this without a voiceover and just as I work. We'll see if that works. I don't know how good the microphone on this camera is, and it's kind of far away. So we shall see. But I've gone ahead and prepped two of these nail tips here with this like super neon orange polish or gel from Nail Reserve. So we have that. And then for this one, I used Madame Glam's white, which I guess is called Loyal. And then I topped it with, let's see if it's still up here. It's kind of a mess directly behind me. It's not up here, but I topped it with a chrome powder. It's one from Varnail. It's like from their kind of dupe of the Sunset collection. And then the last one here is a cat eye. So this is a Madame Glam cat eye. This is Wet Bandit. I thought I had misread that. Wet Bandit. Okay. So yeah, this is just, I basically did like a very classic cat eye. So then this, then this, then this, and then it creates this you know, kind of standard velvet effect. So let's start with this one. I thought I would try stamping with this plate. So this is M521, and I thought it might be cool to have like a solid color on top and then, you know, something shiny and interesting underneath. So I have top coated this. I top coated it, chromed it, top coated it, and wiped off any sticky layer, and now let's stamp on it. Okay, so I'm just going to start by using some pure acetone to just clean off the plate, get it nice and prepped. And it always has to be pure acetone. You don't want anything with like a fragrance or, you know, an oil potentially. Some of the like nail polish removers have extra stuff in them. So yeah, it's got to be pure acetone. And also cleaning up this this scraper. Probably should have done that when I used it, huh? I also did play around a little bit with this one, so let's go ahead. And while we have some pure acetone, clean off this plate. Also, we have this plate, which was given to me, I think because someone used my code to purchase something for the first time. So they sent over like a welcome gift, I guess, to the ambassador program, I suppose. I think that's what it was. So that's cool. Again, it has that reverse stamping element where you have this blocked out color here and then you have the line work up there. Very cool. Okay, so without further ado, let's try, I like the look of this one here. So let's try that on top of a chromed nail. And once you start, I have to like take a deep breath. Once you start, everything has to go really quickly. So you do have to kind of make sure everything's in place. Oh, in fact, I'm glad I said that because I do need to lint roll the stamper. So here's the stamper. We do a little bit of this. Very nice. Put that to the side. And then, all right, without any further ado, let's just give it a shot. Okay, so we put on the polish, do the scrape, get this going. All right, so not completely perfect, but pretty close. Very good. So we'll go ahead and stamp it. And this part, luckily, you don't have to be quite as fast with. Ooh. Okay, so I did miss a little bit on the top there, but yeah, I mean, look how cool this looks. My suspicion was correct that something like a chrome underneath would look really cool with like a one color pattern on top. Let's see if you can see this better. I don't know, I think it looks really cool. So I will top coat that in a second. And I'm sure it'll look even better, even shinier. Okay, so here it is with top coat, and yeah, it's just super shiny. It's always difficult to show these like really beautiful, very like kind of sheer and shifting chromes. But hopefully the camera's doing it a little bit of justice. I would say 10 out of 10, do recommend doing kind of a chrome look with a nice stamp on top. Okay, so back to this plate. I would like to do something over this cat eye. So it's a pretty dark cat eye. Maybe we should go for something lighter. I don't really know. What would look good over that? Maybe, maybe I will actually still go with this color here. I don't want it to be a glittery color, because obviously the cat eye itself is glitter and I feel like I would rather have some contrast. So maybe this one will actually be the perfect one. Let's see. Let's try this one here. Okay, again, have to make sure everything's in place. Whew. Panic. I'm sorry, the light is actually changing as we speak. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. Hopefully, more importantly, you can see. Okay, go like that. And then like that. Okay, oh, there's a hair. That's not good. I would say that was not my best pickup that I've ever done. That's okay though. Take this part off. I'll just go ahead and take that part off so that I know not to stamp with it, because it has a little bit of something happening in it. Okay, so we'll put that over there, and then here we go. Just make sure that's all attached. Oh, I got a little lifting here. But I think I can just, yep, kind of push that down. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then we'll top coat it and see how it looks. I think it'll be kind of subtle because you'll see the pattern the most when the shift is like highlighting the magnet, which looks more silver, which has more contrast with this dark blue. Yeah, so let's let that rest for a second, then we'll top coat it. Next up, let's move on to the more Halloween-y ones. Okay, so I'm gonna take this cool one here, and I'm gonna take one of these neon orange tips, and let's do this design here, these little jack-o'-lanterns. How cute, adorable. I sometimes get into the Halloween spirit, other times not as much, but I will say having a niece and nephew who are into it definitely, or at least my nieces, definitely makes it more fun for me. So this is kind of like a rusty brown kind of color. Ah. Okay, did that pick up well? Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, how cute. Here, let me see if you can see it on the stamper. Ah. Adorable. Okay, so let's line this up. Whoa. Okay, perfect. I will close this up. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I was thinking to make it kind of even more spooky nighttime, I'm gonna do a little bit of green gel polish ombre around the outside, but I'll top coat this with a gel polish first before going on to the ombre. All right, but I'll put that aside for now so it can dry before I gel top coat it. Okay, so it's a few days later. It turns out that my camera stopped recording when I was doing this last nail, but I wanted to just give you the final result for each of the nails. So we have this beautiful one here. This one here, also lovely. We have this one. So just a cute little ombre. I thought it was a cute touch. And then this one here. So I wish this would have recorded because I did try some reverse stamping, but unfortunately my memory card ran out of space, but I'm sure I'll do reverse stamping in the future. Yeah, I used the plate that had the lettering on it as well as the little pumpkin. Very cute. All right, so that is it. If you're interested in checking out any of these Maniology plates or any other ones on their site, feel free to use my code. I'll pop it on screen. So yeah, there we have it. Happy Halloween, and